You know those mornings when you wake up, you get out of bed, you look down, you go to put your shoes on. You sit there and think, what if I just lay here in bed? I can relax. I don't have to work hard. I can go back to sleep. And if I can't sleep, I'll just lay there for a little bit. I've worked hard. I can rest now. I don't need to push myself. I'm skilled and talented. I don't need to work that hard. I've earned it. Why try so hard? Everybody else is so talented. Why keep trying so hard? I'll never get there. I'm not that good. They're more skilled than me. They're smarter than me. They're stronger than me. They're faster than me. I don't deserve to put myself through that. I don't want to try that hard anymore. I've already been through the struggle. Why keep going? You sit there, you think about it. But don't think about that. Sometimes the hardest part is just beginning. But there's satisfaction in that. When you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like going to your job. You don't feel like doing your work, following your goals and passions and things that give you a sense of meaning in life. Just start, just begin, and just do it. I know what it's like to have those days where you wake up and you don't feel like doing anything. I have people ask me, why do you draw so much? Why do you spend 10, 12 hours a day at a time, or even more, 16 hours sometimes on the weekends, or the days that I'm not having to work to pay my bills? What do you do in those days? Why do you draw 16 hours? And I think people got the wrong idea. They worry about trophies and rewards and all this validation from everybody around them, and they don't look within themselves. So when things get difficult, they have to overcome something, a really big challenge that they have to go through in life. They keep looking to people around them for help. How is that strength? How are you going to get through anything in life? I think people get confused by me sometimes. They see that I'm very laid back, but yet at the same time hardworking. But does it matter what people think of me? Does it matter if people think I'm hardworking or not? Everybody could think that you're hardworking, but you could be doing nothing and not trying that hard, simply because you're talented. Think of how much more you can do if you've got all that talent, but you're not even working hard. But people think you're working hard, but you sit back, you relax a little bit, you don't push yourself. And then someone comes along, no talent, no skills, had a difficult life, had nothing handed to them, had to work for everything they have. They have no skills, no talents. You're smarter than them. They surpass you and do more. And then you got to try to catch up, but you don't have that work ethic. Be that person that has that work ethic. Be the underdog that rises up and pushes yourself, despite all the adversity, everything you face, all the people that have told you that you can't do something. If you live your life living through validation from other people and worrying about trophies and rewards and only living for the money, then what do you really have when things get difficult? Are you going to be able to push yourself? Are you going to give up when it gets difficult? What do you do when people aren't looking? Do you try? Do you only do the things that you do because people are looking and watching? Do you go online, social media, talk about the things that you're going to do? Say, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for a 5-mile jog today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on that. Always talking about it, but not doing much about it. We always want to go out and tell the world about the things that we're going to do, but you're better off just living them, doing them, putting the work in, rather than sitting around talking about all the stuff that you're going to do, telling your friends and family and everybody, hey, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. You just talk about it, years go by, and you don't do anything with it. If you want to tell somebody, tell them one time, and then move on. Prove to yourself what you're possible of doing. If I look back in my life, where I came from, having nothing handed to me, having to work for everything to get to where I'm at, to push myself, to have this ability for drawing, I was never skilled with drawing. I never had no talent at it. I had to work hard at it for hours and hours every day, constantly for my entire life to get to where I am now. Sure, my drawings aren't the best. They're not the most skilled and talented out there. They're not the most realistic and colorful and detailed. But if you live your life living in comparison to what other people's skills or talents are, what they are or aren't doing, then no one would do anything, because you have one person that's the best and everybody else would do nothing. What would be the point in that? That's not enjoyable. That's not fun. It's not always going to be fun either. If you got to work hard. And if you don't have those skills and talents like someone else, then work hard. Because work ethic can be a skill and a talent in itself. Because you can have someone that's really skilled and talented and all these things, but think of how satisfied you're going to be when you surpass them. With everything they had given to them. Everything turned out good. They had life handed to them, given to them right there. But they didn't work for it. They didn't earn it. They didn't work for it as hard as you did. And you know that satisfaction you'll have when you sit back and think about it for only a second and say, I did this myself. I accomplished it. And I know you can too. Thank you for watching. Give us a like if you want, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.